allegedly, according to Good Morning America. Don't say I don't be trying to bring y'all some positive stuff. Now, y'all don't be sending me anything positive, but I be trying to bring y'all some positive stuff. All right. So according to Good Morning America, what to know about Black girl depression? I mean, because, Black girl depression is different than white girl depression or Asian depression. Depression is distinguished by what color you are. In case you didn't know, clearly. I didn't know, because we be learning over here. So let's hear what they got to say, child.
Black women in particular, and how the culture
Oh, Lord, let me rewind it, child.
Now, as we celebrate Black History Month on GMA, this morning we're looking at mental health among Black women in particular and how the culture of struggling in silence is now changing with a new generation. Deborah Roberts sat down with two women who are paving the way. Good morning, Deb.
Good morning, Lindsay. And yes, paving the way, it is so important. Lately, we've heard a lot of discussion, especially from millennials, about prioritizing our mental health. But in communities of color, the conversation can be a little tricky, particularly amongst older women who prioritize strength and perseverance. Yet a mom and daughter from Maryland are trying to bridge that divide.
Child, do people just make stuff up just because they want to have something new to talk about? Lord, help your people. Lord, help your people.
Take me to the King.
Truth is, I'm tired.
Tell her about, other things going on with myself physically. But when it came to mental health, it just wasn't a discussion that we had in our family.
From a small child, my emotions, you suppress them, you suck it up.
Oh, Lord, come on.
You keep it moving.
Lauren and Glenda Boone expressing a long-held belief among Black women. Keep your struggles and your innermost feelings to yourself.
The strong Black woman is the image that we admire. Mm-hmm. Did you ever think about paying attention to your mental wellness?
Never. I never thought about taking care of my mental health because my generation was taught when you talked about mental, you automatically thought mental illness. And so it was very difficult for me to even consider taking care of my mental health.
That's what we call the superwoman schema. I can do it all, push through, persevere. If I'm distressed, it's my fault and my responsibility. So going to a therapist.
Yeah, that would be true, though. I tell you, if it ain't one damn thing, it's something the F else. It's just excuse after excuse. Like, why are we doing this? I mean, not us. Like, why are we doing this? Trying to act like something is different. Let me let this damn thing play, y'all.
This means I'm not doing my job, ultimately.
But that thinking slowly changing in communities of color.
Black women, we have always been like having to put on a mask like everything's okay.
Thanks partly to well-known figures who are bravely opening up publicly.
We are usually everybody's therapist.
Yes.
Including former Destiny's Child singer Michelle Williams, who speaks openly about her history of depression and says mental health struggles can look different in women of color.
Irritability.
Now I gotta look for a difference in my mental health from the white people. What? I'm just trying to understand Lord have mercy. I can't do it, y'all. I can't do it. So now our mental health is different because we Black. Because there's so many. I'm anticipating why supremacy, discrimination, and racism is why our mental health and mental issues are different than anyone else's, right? Child, you can't make it up. Oh, yeah. And of course, it's y'all's fault. You know that, right? Crust, dust, must, rust, ashy ass bums. All right. Jermainettes, your ashy asses, it's all your fault. I just anticipate that too.
Is a
missed symptom of depression because we think depression is just sadness. Once I started getting in therapy more consistently, it started giving me language to everything that I internalized, but I just didn't know what to say.
So there's strength in vulnerability.
There is strength in vulnerability. I can't tell you how strong you are when you can say, I need help, versus thinking your strength is acting out. Because the quality of life is so much better when you're not triggered all the time.
And do you think young women might be helping their mothers to think about health? Do you think that it's changing the dynamic?
It absolutely is.
When I did start the therapy, I have to be completely honest with you. I went kicking and screaming.
Lauren and Glenda living proof of that changing dynamic.
And this is our second episode of Healing Together.
Even taking their journey online in a YouTube series, hoping to inspire other intergenerational conversations among women of color.
Oh, there you go, y'all. Y'all can go ahead and go join them over there on YouTube, wherever they at. I'm just saying, they offering it. I'm just giving y'all the information. Me personally, I think this is half damn crazy. Not saying that women, Black women, are not depressed, but, you know, first of all, they don't admit it. They don't acknowledge it. But with this, I guess everybody's just supposed to acknowledge it now. Michelle been talking about her problems with her mental. Michelle from Destiny's Child, shout out to her. Everybody else don't want to admit it. Now you got Megan up here saying, oh, we so strong, we so strong. That's what y'all want to be. Strong, independent, don't need a man. That's what y'all want. That's what you want, child. Wait till we get the damn video that this damn live stream was freaking inspired from. And I haven't even watched it and I already know how it's going to go. I haven't even watched the damn thing. I already know how it's going to go. Skinny Boy, 20 Boy, the troll extraordinaire is up in here, up in here. Shout out to you. Yes, you are late. Yes, we did talk about you. And yes, we will continue to. However, he said, sorry, I'm late. Have we been swallowed yet? Of course we have, but you already know.
I would have been swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you...
Y'all can definitely thank Skinny Boy 20 Boy for that clip. I had no idea, child. I was watching it this morning, bagging up, half a damn crazy. Shout out to Kofa up in here, finally back to work. Yes, I'm calling you out too. Shout out to Kofa in the building. Appreciate you. Always good to see you up in here, up in here. Shout out to y'all. Y'all crazy. Please make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Shout out to Mark Cooper with the 5. I see you, honey. I appreciate you. He says the new hustle, mental health plans for another government check for disability. Oh my God, you're absolutely right. That could be the thing as well. Yo, I didn't even think about that. You already know that you can basically say any old thing as long as you can find a daggone doctor that will sign off for it. And as long as allegedly, I heard allegedly, if you break them off with something, then they'll go ahead and write whatever you want on the paperwork so you can get SSI, SSDI, and any old thing else. Yo, long time ago, when I was doing state services, everyone had Social Security Disability, I think it is. And as long as the doctor said you had ADHD, the kid had ADHD, then people would get that benefit. ADHD used to be a thing back in the day. I don't know if it still is. ADHD, attention deficit disorder, which is something that always was put on boys, like period, not Black boys, but just boys, period. And I always said, I wish somebody would come through, try to talk about one of my kids. And you know, I got girls had to have, need to be put in special class because they might have ADHD. Y'all, I might not be here today if they had said that. Anyway, shout out to Woke Quill up in here. Thank you so much, hon. I appreciate you. He says there's a thick line between depression and being upset at your lack of accountability in solving your problems. Y'all ain't come to play today. Shout out to you, hun. I see you. I appreciate you. Shout out to Dane C popping up in here as always. I appreciate you, hun. Always good to see you. He says, hey, Michon, happy Black Woman Mental Health Day. Shout out to you, hun. I appreciate you. I see you. Always here, always supporting me. Frederick Howard, thank you so much for the support. He said, play where the money resides. Coonley will pop. I'm sure Coonley will pop up. Shout out to Coonley. He always here, always doing the damn thing. I know that he's got things he got to take care of, so that's all good in the hood. I don't want to play that one. Let's play this one.
Coming up all soon. We gonna hook you up. We gonna make sure you get that vaccine fun.
Yeah.
You got a couple of kids. You don't have no job. Yeah. Don't worry about it, little girl. That's my job. Yeah. Coming by your Texas.
You got that for tax time, y'all. I told y'all you're going to be seeing this stuff, child. This is crazy. Shout out to Divine Photos up in here. I see you. I appreciate you. He said there are more Black women in the field of therapy. That's partially why some can't heal. Plus, Kevin Samuels always told these ladies to get a male therapist. Yeah, I would definitely agree with that. I always had when I had females, all they did was agree with what the hell I was saying. I'm like, girl, I could go talk to my friends if I want somebody to agree with me. I'm looking for someone to give me some damn direction, let me know what I'm doing wrong. And then found a Black man, and he was on point. He was like, "B.I., it's just your problem." I was like, nigga, it's like, let me stop. But yeah, he definitely laid down the law, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, people don't want to hear that. But if you're really interested in getting healed from something, then you're going to go with someone who's not going to freaking sit there and agree with you. Even when I had white women, because I had white women, and they would just be like, oh, it's okay. You're entitled to your feelings. That doesn't mean that you were wrong. Girl, what? You ain't no help either. I'd leave them, child. I would leave them. Anyway, y'all, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you are new. Let's finish this up.
It has helped me to understand me and the makeup of me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My daughters let me know, you were present, but you weren't present.
Mm.
She right off the bat was, well, like you never came to a softball game. So my defense from my generation, I'm like, are you kidding me? But when I got into therapy and start taking away the layers, that was just a symbol of you provided for her, but you weren't there for her for things that were important to her.
And when you started to dig deeper, what did you start to discover about yourself?
Girl.
How much time do we have?
Right? Keep talking about the hard things. That's the only way we're going to get better is if we're facing it, if we're processing it.
And what's your message to people who are closer to your age who have never even thought about therapy and counseling, but who maybe want to try it?
Don't be afraid. It will change your life if you're willing to do the work. But if you're willing to do the work, it will be the best thing that you've ever done.
That would be with regard to everything. Like, I mean, this is just me and my 2 cents. I see nothing profound being said around here. Okay. You got to work through everything, which is why when we see these crazy ass videos from these crazy ass Zaz and millennials talking about it's not right, it's not fair, I don't have enough, and the milk is high, the eggs is high, and yet y'all still going damn Applebee's for $100 damn when you should not be doing that if you ain't got enough damn money, or you a daggone LPN making $100,000+ with a whole ass husband getting half of the daggone bills and you still broke. Shout out to those that know. Okay. You looking half damn crazy. If you don't take care of you, who gonna take care of you? Now, all of a sudden, it's Black women's depression, child. Hurry up with this mess.
For you.
Glenda's advice is so important because women of color are underdiagnosed when it comes to mental health issues.
Now we underdiagnosed. Maybe we underdiagnosed because we ain't going to get no diagnosis. I said, y'all already know Dr. Umar, when you go ahead and get them damn reparations, if ever, make sure you put down that Black women need daggone mental health help. We all do, for real, but I'm a woman, so that's what I'm talking about, all right? Especially in the community. You see all this stuff that's going on now, finally get into some places and spaces where we can get some work done and grow and bring more people up. Because honestly, isn't that what we should be doing? Like take Tiff, Big Tiff for a second, right? She over there, she was the whatever the hell she was, an alderman, a council person, whatever the hell she was originally. She became the daggone mayor. She became the daggone supervisor, right? You in the Black town, you talking about I'm a Black woman, but you're not helping nobody out. You up there, you putting your own damn people down. Yeah, I'm going to say it. You putting your own damn people down. You cause cause them to be out of business. Most of the damn community is Black. You don't give a damn about them. I thought the point is to get into positions to help other people. No, it seems to be you get into your position to help who it is you feel like helping, as long as they agree with you. And that's half the damn problem with most, let me not say most, a lot of Black damn people, is that if no one is agreeing with you, then they wrong. That's not how it works. That's not how you learn. That's not good dialogue. That's not how you debate. Child, I can't. And I don't want to listen to no more of Deborah. Shout out to you, girl, but I'm done with this.
We do not care